Hey everybody, what's going on? Dave here with another episode 14 of This is Daveford FC. Guys, it is April 1st now in season number 3, and Daveford FC has had a phenomenal year. I mean, we have really we have done so much better than I thought that we were going to do. I literally thought when we were in Skybet 2, making that transition from semi-professional to a professional team, I really thought that we were going to have a relegation battle on our hands. But we have literally gone so far above expectations, and at a major part of the season, we were in first place. And I mean, we were in first place by, a good 10 to 12 points. Well, it is April now, April 1st. We had our first youth intake with the new youth facilities. I mean, the youth intake was great. Lewington, here's a little bit of information. Lewington, remember last episode, he wanted to terminate his contract. So I took $10,000 out of the transfer budget, paid it off. He hasn't played in, over a year and a half. So it was time for Lewington to move on. He's a great goalie for Vanarama teams. So I tried to get him a loan. I tried to put him on transfer, even a free transfer, and nobody just wanted to pick him up. So I wish Lewington the best. Next, some really good news. Our under-18s team win the league. They actually won the under-18 Group 4 title. I mean, hats off to our under-18 staff. We are paying a lot of money to have an under-18s staff now, a 21 staff, new youth facilities, a new youth rating, and our expenses have pretty much gone up over 5 times what we were paying last year for youth development. We were paying just a little over $50,000 last year. This year, with the new facilities, all of the the new youth features we have, the new salaries for the staff, we're at about $265,000, and we still have a month left of the season. So it is definitely paying dividends, and I'm very happy with the way that the youth intake is going and how the youth system is going. That's definitely one big thing that I wanted to accomplish with starting a Daveford FC team, is definitely youth. So next, we have 2 players called up for international duty. We have John Arango, he's playing the under-20s for Colombia. Belbaghi, he's playing Sierra Leone. And they've been gone for pretty much a month. It says March 15th to 19th here. They were gone for a little bit longer than that, and that's where we are going to pick up with how we're doing. So guys, it is definitely not looking very good at all for Daveford FC. We left off with the Oldham game, where we actually had a late winner, 1-0 at home. The fans at the Dungeons really appreciated that. Next, we had on March 3rd, we had an away game at Crawley, and we had a 1-1 draw. And player of the match was Abdullah Belbaghi. Nice to see him bag another one. Had a great 8.8 rating. Sharing him with the goal, Belbaghi with the assist. Tom Gardner with yet another card. He's been suspended twice now for 3 matches. He's been suspended more than he's playing, so that's something that I'm really going to have to take a look at here. Yellow cards have just been a bane to the second half of our season. We dominated the game with 59% possession as well. Now on to the next game, which was Wycombe. It was a home game. It was a 0-1 loss on March 10th, and really nothing to talk about. Anthony Cook was booked with a yellow card. We actually could not come from behind. They had a red card send-off at the 50-minute mark, and we just couldn't do anything, even flooding the box. It was just we just couldn't put shit together. I mean, the team is just playing like absolute shit. I mean, they just really are. And, like I said, I can't blame them, guys. I'm playing the majority of the same players just about every game, but they are professionals. They know that they need to put the effort in, and our training staff has done such a great job on preparing them and training them. It's just really up to the players to execute, and they just are not doing that. I mean, there's just really, really nothing to talk about at all about this game. All the ratings were shite. Possession was just about even. So next we had an away loss on March 13th, just a mere 3 days later, 0-2. We had Tom Gardner with yet another yellow card, our yellow card magnet. We also really had nothing to talk about. There were no goals, no assists. It was just a shitty game. And guys, we dominated possession, 60-40, and we just couldn't do anything. Could not do anything. Next, we got lucky at home. We played Dagen Red. That's another London derby, and that game was on March 17th. We had a early stupid ass challenge from Anthony Cook. Anthony Cook actually injured the guy. This guy over here, Felipe Morales. He actually injured him. Took him off in the 18th minute. Straight red card. And it was just a horrible game for us. Stuart Lewis got booked. Cameron Gale got booked again. Fraser Franks booked again. We had 2 goals. I mean, it was just a sloppy-ass game. Matty Taylor, player of the match. It was the only thing that we've done right in about 2 months. Assists were Courtney Cameron and Cameron Gale. And we had 53% possession. So after Dagen Red, we went away to Blackpool. Blackpool is one of the lower ranked teams in the league, and they beat us 1-2. That was a game that we had to win. We did not win. Stuart Lewis was player of the match, which I don't feel that nobody deserved player of the match. We had an own goal that was given to us. So guys, we are not scoring any goals. I mean, we are not scoring jack crap. The other teams are scoring own goals for us. Fraser Franks was booked. Stuart Lewis and Liam Slade, all the same culprits, again booked. We had 51% possession. Even our possession has gone way down. We were dominating possession 25-30%, and now we are barely struggling to, seems to win over 50%. So we had 1 assist. That was Bell Baggy. That was it. Nothing to brag about. After Blackpool, another devastating loss at Chesterfield. That was on March 27th. And we had 2 more yellow cards, of course. Fraser Franks, Stuart Lewis, both are now suspended for the final. We are not looking good for the Johnstone Paint final at Wembley Stadium. We have limped in, guys. We have literally limped into Wembley, and I really don't even feel that. I really don't even feel confident about getting a result today. We had 1 goal by Courtney Cameron. He's been a great player for us this year, but we're going to lose him. We need to upgrade that position. Mickey Prosser, he had the assist, and I had to pull Mickey off of our under 21 team. I had no midfielders. I'm sorry, I had no wingers. Bell Baggy was just getting back from international duty and tired. Arango, he was on international duty, came back, and Byron Lawrence got hurt, and I had to pull Byron Lawrence off, and I had to put John Arango in. I just had no midfielders, guys. So we lost again 2-1, and now it is April 1st. We are at Wembley Stadium, and this is for everything for Sky Bet 1 and Sky Bet 2. This is the final of the Johnstone's Paint Trophy. We are playing Bradford City. They are a Sky Bet 1 team, and they're actually a pretty successful team. So as you can see, guys, ever since the Coventry City Paint Trophy South final, we have really had a horrible 14 games. We have literally only scored 14 goals in 14 games, and 3 of those were own goals for the other team. We've only had 3 wins in 14 matches, and our lead has gone to crap. So where do we stand now in the Sky Bet 2 table going into April 1st? We are barely holding on to third place, guys. Remember what happened to Cambridge? Cambridge is still falling to 10th. Cambridge was right behind us 2/3 of the year. They can't win a game either. So Daveford FC, we're sitting at 41 matches played, 75 points. We're 5 points behind Leyton Orient and 6 points behind the leader Wycombe. We've got 22 wins, 9 draws, 10 losses, and a 25 goal differential. Remember, guys, we had a goal differential of over 30, almost 35. And now we've lost that goal differential. So we are really in trouble. But like I said, guys, we have superseded anything close to where I thought we were going to be. I mean, look at our expectation up here in the upper left-hand corner. We're supposed to avoid a relegation battle. I mean, we have had a spectacular year. We just have to hold on to this third position, and we have 5 games left. We have 5 games left. I don't care about winning the league. I don't care about overtaking second. We have to finish above the tournament, because if we go into this 4-team tournament for the 4th promotion spot, our season's done, because we are on such a downfall. I don't have confidence of our team getting promoted. So we have 8 points, an 8-point cushion to stay in the 3rd promotion spot. Hopefully we can. We've got 5 games. So the players really need to dig down deep. Our captain, Dale Southwell, he better let everybody have it. So, all right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at our lineup for today's Johnstone Paint Final at Wembley Stadium. So today's lineup looks much different than what we're used to seeing. We've had a lot of unfortunate things happen in the past couple of weeks. We've got plenty of suspensions going. We've got a couple of injuries. Byron Lawrence was injured last game. He is going to still be out for 1 to 3 days. As you can see, we've got Anthony Cook serving his last banned match because of his bad challenge that he had 3 games ago. We've got Fraser Frank still banned for 2 matches, 10 yellow cards. We still have Stuart Lewis banned for 2 more matches, 10 cards. So that hurts our bench, guys. That hurts our starter and bench. So we've got Old Legs, 3rd time he's been hurt this year, and he hasn't played a single game. So this is something that I need to look at. He is definitely injury prone. I also loaned out Rod McDonald. Things were looking good, guys. We had no injuries. We had no suspensions. And I went ahead and I loaned out Rod McDonald for a month to Bristol Rovers. So starting lineup today, guys, we're going to keep Charlie Horton in the box. Hopefully he can have another great game and bail us out. I'm going to owe him a 6-pack after this season, let me tell you. Cameron Gale, he's going to be on the right-hand side. Liam Slade, Tom Gardner, and Benham Williams on the left. Our back is not changing. Changes in the middle. We've got Bell Baggy on the right now that he's back in match shape. We're going to have Lewis Montrose as our ball-winning midfielder. He is going to be taking over for our injured starter, Byron. So next, we've got John Aronga and roaming playmaker. He's been having a really bad time with fitness as well, coming back from international duty. Thankfully, he's ready to go. Courtney Cameron on the left. Definitely, this is a position that we need to upgrade. Charlie Sheringham, he's been struggling, actually all of our strikers have been struggling as of late. He's going to be playing deep line, feeding the ball into Matty Taylor. Matty Taylor's been kind of struggling as well. Dale Southwell, he's really been struggling. He's got like a 6 rating the last 5 games. So we're going to go ahead and go with Matty Taylor instead up front. So on the bench for today's Johnson Payne Trophy final, we've got a lot of new faces. We do not even have a backup goalie on the bench because we can only have 5 bench spots. So we're going to have Callum Driver and Dale Southwell. Those are the only familiar faces that you know of. I've pulled some of the kids from the U21 team. We've got Neil Lang. He is basically a midfielder that's going to be taking over in case we have any injuries. Mickey Prosser, he is on our 21s team. He plays on the right or on the left in the middle. And then Carl Tarpey, he is a striker, and he will probably be coming in for any kind of striker substitution today. So it's not looking good for us, guys. Bradford City, they are a Skybet 1 team. I don't think they have the injury problems or suspension problems we have. So let's go ahead and head out to the pitch, and we'll see what Daveford FC can do. So folks, Wembley Stadium is buzzing. The field is in pristine condition. The teams have warmed up. The teams have taken the field, and it looks like Daveford FC starts the game with the ball. So Taylor gets it over to Montrose. Montrose gets it to Gardner, to Arango, to Montrose. And a key play for Bradford City, and that is off the side of the net for a corner kick. Harrop takes the corner into the box, out back to Morris, into Fassy. Nice defense by Daveford FC, but they kick it right out to midfield. And what the heck does Bong do? It is Daveford FC ball. Looks like they've picked up an injury on the Bradford City side. 10 minutes gone by. Key play for Daveford FC. Nice lob into the box. Arango's got the ball. Gets it over to Bell Baggy. Nice footwork by Bell Baggy. Can he get around the defender? He gets it back to the midfielder Montrose. Into Arango. Ooh, hard tackle on Arango. Arango's slow to get up. Gale back over to Arango. Ooh, nice corner to Gale. Cameron wide open. And Cameron shoots, and he's offside. The fans are not happy at the side judge on that call. Key play for Daveford FC. Gale throws a long throw into Gardner. Gardner into Rango. Cameron on the left-hand side. He's going to get it into the box, and Joel has the stop. Kicks it out to midfield. And it looks like Dicko has the ball, and wow, Dicko scores. Nuha Dicko scores for Bradford City. 1-0, Bradford City over Daveford FC. Dicko is going to be a problem for Daveford FC today. Dicko is really good. Arango with a corner kick. Dicko is offsides, gets the ball out to Dicko. Goes right past Daveford FC's defense, but William with a great block gets it back out to midfield. Arango gets it stolen from Allen to Vucic into Dicko on the right-hand side. Anderson into the box. Harrop with a great save from Horton. Horton kicks it back out to the left, and it goes out of bounds. Bradford City 1, Daveford FC 0, and it looks like we are coming up on halftime. 2 minutes of extra time. So not a bad showing by Daveford FC. They haven't scored any goals. Sam Morrison for Bradford gets a yellow card just before the half ends. Daveford FC is going to make no substitutions, and we will start with Bradford City. Bong, great name. Bong's got the ball. Looks like Lewis Montrose has picked up an injury. We'll go ahead and sub out. Unfortunately, we'll sub out Lewis Montrose. Neil Lang is actually a ball-winning midfielder, so if anybody was to get hurt, thankfully it's Montrose, even though I don't want any more injuries. But, of course, when it rains, it pours in Football Manager. So, 62 minutes. Bradford City is still up 1-0. Daveford FC needs to put something together. They are struggling. They are losing. They are winning the ball possession battle at 54%. They have no shots on target, just like the last 14 games. 2 shots on target from Bradford with a one goal lead. So it looks like a key play for Daveford FC. Horton out to Williams on the left. Arango to Cameron. Cameron gets it into the box. Ooh, Taylor wide open. Taylor takes a shot and he scores. Matty Taylor with his 20th goal of the year levels the score with Bradford City in the Johnstone Paint final. Key play for Bradford. No! King gets it into Horton, hits him right in the balls, and Horton saves it. Corner for Bradford, over the net, about 3 rows back. Nuha Dicko is offside. 83 minutes. We will be going to extra time if the game ends in a tie. Key play for Bradford. Hopefully Daveford's defense can really stop Dicko, but Dicko right past the goalie. Right past Horton for a second goal of the game. Bradford City is up 2-1. It looks like they're going to be coasting to the Johnstone Paint Final Trophy. So Daveford FC's got a couple minutes left. We are going to be substituting out a couple players. Actually, we don't have anyone to substitute out, which is pretty sad. It is pretty sad when our striker, our best striker of the day, has a horrible 6.9 rating. Let's go ahead and put in Carl Tarpey. We've got nothing to lose, guys. We're going to put the young kid in here. We're going to see if his fresh legs can even the score. Substitutions are made for Daveford FC. A little bit over 5 minutes left of regular time. Tarpey's got the ball into Taylor. Taylor working right up the middle of the box. Shoots right off of the center defender sitting in front of him like a dumbass. King gets the ball to Facey. Facey, they're just wasting time now. They're just trying to wind the clock down and take that trophy home back to Bradford City. Williams gets it back out, kicks it right to Bong, kicks it right to Bradford City. King into Dicko. Dicko shoots again and scores. There is his hat trick. That is Dicko's 24th goal of the season, and that is it, guys. Bradford City with a commanding 3-1 lead now. The game is going into 3 minutes of stoppage time. Daveford FC just was not enough to face a Sky Bet 1 team today in Bradford City. So it looks like the slump continues for Daveford FC. Taylor on the left. Let's see what Taylor can do. The young kid gets it in the middle to Lang. Lang shoots it in. Neil Lang from the U18 team gets a goal. And that's 3. Ooh, another key play for Daveford. Can Daveford tie the score up? Up, they're offside. Way to go, Williams. The fucking offside, you joke. Looks like Joel's taking his time. Give this guy a fucking yellow card for wasting time. Pull your balls out of your ass, son. Kick the fucking ball. There it is, guys. There it is. Congratulations to Bradford. They take the Johnstone Paint Trophy final. They beat Daveford FC decisively 3-2 at Wembley Stadium. So, guys and gals, the post-match stats for the Johnstone Paint Trophy final at Wembley Stadium. Congratulations again to Bradford City. I mean, congratulations. Nuha Dicko, a great striker, with a hat trick against Daveford FC. Nuha Dicko, I've had him on my Wolverhampton Wanderers save. He was really good. I may think about maybe trying to pick him up. He's really good, especially for a Sky Bet 1 striker. So if I can survive and make it to Sky Bet 1, maybe I'll think about picking up Dicko. He's really good. So match for this match, we had 1 yellow card, which was Benham Williams. Also, we had 1 goal by Matt Taylor, an assist by Matt Taylor. Courtney Cameron with the assist, and the player of the match, the man of the match, Nuha Dicko. Daveford FC actually led possession 53%, and we also had our youngest ever goal scorer for Daveford FC with Neil Lang with his first professional goal, and he actually played really well with an 8.1 rating, so that's something to keep an eye on, especially under such a huge stage such as Wembley Stadium and the pressure of a finals game. Great job to Neil Lang. So where does that leave us, guys? I'm really proud of the team. I really am. Sure, it's definitely disappointing that we lost against Bradford. Yeah, I'm not going to say it's not. It does suck. It does hurt a little bit. But guys, we were only projected to reach the second round of the Johnstone Paint Trophy. We were never, we were never expected to make it to the South Regional Finals, let alone the damn final at Wembley Stadium. I mean, so, yeah, I am disappointed. Our team has totally played like shite lately. But hey, I'm still happy with the team. So, guys and gals, since the devastating loss at Wembley Stadium versus Bradford City, we've actually been able to put together a string of a couple of great games. First, on April 10th, we played Newport County at home. We had a very decisive 3-0 victory. We had 57% possession. The man of the match was Dale Southwell. He had a 9.5 rating, 3 goals and a hat trick. Courtney Cameron, Abdullah Belbaghi, both had assists. It was nice to see Daveford FC kind of turn it around for this match. Next, we had a match away at York. York is a team that is being relegated. They are in last place. We had a very close away 2-1 victory. The man of the match was Byron Lawrence. It was nice to see Byron back in the lineup. Fraser Franks was booked. We had 54% possession. 2 goals by Matty Taylor. Nice to see him kind of snap back a little bit. 2 assists by Lawrence and Courtney Cameron. So, it looks like Daveford FC has kind of closed the gap a little bit, guys. We are now in 3rd place still, but we are now only 3 points behind the leader Wycombe and 2 points behind Leyton Orient. Wycombe and Leyton have switched spots, so it looks like definitely we could make a push and possibly win. But first, some good news. We have been promoted. With our last 2 wins, that has assured us a guaranteed promotion spot to Sky Bet League One. I mean, that is amazing, guys. We were supposed to be fighting for relegation this year, and 3rd place, even if we still finish in 3rd place, we have 3 games left. I'm still happy. I mean, it is just amazing. And last but not least, we've got some more good news with the chairman and the board. Dr. Abdullah has set the new initial budgets for the 2018-2019 season, and it looks like our transfer budget's going to stay the same at 1.86 mil, but I actually expect that to go up. But look at our payroll per week. We're going to more than double, going to $67,000 a week. So I'm expecting another cash injection into the fund, and we're sitting at about 1.5 million right now. So definitely a good thing we've been promoted. So congratulations to all the players, to the staff. It's been a great year for Daveford FC. Everybody, we've had our next game on April 17th versus Accrington. And guys, we've had another beautiful 2-0 home victory at the Dungeon. The post-match analysis for the Accrington game is as follows. First off, Courtney Cameron had the player of the match, and Courtney Cameron is also up for Sky Bet 2 Player of the Year. So Courtney Cameron, an unbelievable year for him. Now we had no yellow cards, which was really nice. Our 2 goals were scored by Courtney Cameron, Dale Southwell. The assists were by Matty Taylor, and I think the other, one was just a solo goal. So, guys, we have really turned it around since that loss at Wembley Stadium. So where does that put us on the table again? Look at this. It puts Daveford FC back in first. I am so happy that Wycombe and Leyton Orient have been slumping. Guys, Wycombe had a 6-point lead. Well, Leyton had a 6-point lead on us, and a 4-point lead Wycombe had. And now we've tied it back up with Wycombe. And look at that. We're ahead because of goal differential. Really, guys, I'm really happy with the way that the team has really turned it around since the Wembley game. So let's go ahead and look at our next game. It's going to be today, which is April 28th, and the starting lineup is going to be the exact same. Unfortunately, our striker Matty Taylor, he was hurt, but we've had over a week off since the last game. It was a 3-week injury, and it's been about a week and a half, and he's going to be back to full fitness in 3 days, and he should be there for our last game. This is our last home game. It is versus Notts County. So, on the left-hand side, we're going to be running Ben and Williams. In the center, Gardner and Slade. On the right, Gale. No changes there. In the middle, no changes as well. Cameron on the left, Belbaghi on the right, Arango and Lawrence in the middle, Southwell and Sheringham up front. On the bench, our usual bench players. Legson's the goalie. Defense, Callum Driver, Fraser Franks. Rod McDonald has come back from loan from Bristol Rovers. Stuart Lewis in the middle. Good to see him back and in shape. Anthony Cook back from suspension. Lewis Montrose and Matty Taylor is out with an injury. So let's go ahead and get the match started. The last home game of the year for Daveford FC. The crowd is going wild. The crowd is at max capacity. It is John Arango bobblehead night again, guys. First 3,000 fans through the gate got John Arango bobbleheads. The rest of everybody got free popcorn. What a great atmosphere here at Daveford FC. Daveford FC has a lot going on this game. If they want to secure the Sky Bet 2 championship, they have to win today against Notts County. Notts County wants to spoil the fun for Daveford FC. Currently, Notts County is sitting in 14th place. Notts County will also start the game with the ball first, and the game is underway. So Mount gets it over to Bailey. Bailey to Buchanan. Buchanan, nice tackle by Gale. Holy cow. Have a seat, cowboy. So we're about 10 minutes into the game. Looks like possession's about even. Daveford FC's got one on target, but no goals. Up till about 13 minutes, Elliot Hewitt on Notts County has a yellow card. Key play for Daveford FC with Belbaghi getting it to Arango. Arango moving it up to Sheringham. Back to Belbaghi. Over to Arango. Arango, nice header. Nice head pass to Lawrence off of 3 different people. Oh, what a chop block by Lawrence. Oh my gosh, what a hard foul. Southwell into the box, follows it up, and Southwell scores his 31st fucking goal of the season. Look at that, guys. Daveford FC continuing to just dominate the competition and the home stretch here in the 2017-18 Daveford FC Sky Bet 2 season. Looks like we're at about 23 minutes, and Daveford FC is starting to pull away in the possession battle at 57%. Key play for Notts County. Hewitt to the middle of Kilkenny, and Daveford FC with a beautiful steal. Long pass to Sheringham. Jamie Vardy style shoots it from the top of the box, and Sheringham scores. Oh my God, Sheringham scores. Another great goal for Daveford FC, 2-0. The crowd is going wild. Listen to the crowd here at the dungeon. Bobbleheads, they're everywhere. Looks like we're at about 35 minutes. Byron Lawrence with the first yellow card of the match for Daveford FC. Tom Gardner, the Daveford FC yellow card magnet, gets his first yellow card in a couple games. Looks like we are at halftime, and the score is looking good for Daveford FC. They can almost taste the championship, folks. Daveford FC 2, Notts County 0. On with the second half. No changes for either side. Daveford FC starting the ball. Sheringham to Arango. Back to Sheringham. Over to Arango. Arango gets it over, and a nice defensive stop by Notts County, and it is out Daveford FC ball. Key play for Notts County. Bensessi, an old Wolves player, now on Notts County. Looks like we're at about the 53-minute mark almost. Daveford FC with 54% possession. Yellow card for Notts County. Key play for Daveford FC. Nice pass, asshole. Arango goes right through his legs. Williams on the left. Williams has been a key highlight for Daveford FC this year, on loan from Barnsley. Campbell in the middle. Notts County trying to push. Oh, Gardner with a hard tackle. Too bad he didn't get a yellow card there. That would have been off. Belbaghi into the box. Back out. Bensessi going down the left-hand side. Passes the Mount. Over to Campbell in the middle. Campbell bobbing and weaving. Shoots, and Horton with a beautiful fucking stop. Horton throws it over to Williams. They're pushing it up the field. 60 minutes gone by. Looks like we've got a key play. Key play for Notts County. Courtney Cameron off of his chest over to Campbell. Campbell's going to try to score. Wide open. And he gets past Horton. Adam Campbell with his 11th goal of the year. All 11 have been total shit. Notts County have come back to a 2-1 lead. Daveford FC is now barely starting to hang on. Hopefully Daveford FC can hang on. Let's see. Old Dave Mexico is going to make a couple substitutions. Looks like Fraser Franks is going to be coming in for Liam Slade. Anthony Cook is going to come in for Bill Baggy. And it looks like we are going to have Callum Driver come in for Cameron Gale. And we are going to make our substitutes early. And we are at the 76-minute mark. Daveford with 55% possession. Mason Mount on Notts County with another yellow card. We are almost at full time. Gardner over to Williams. Key play for Daveford FC. Williams lobs it into Cameron. And off the side of the net. Nice steal for Southwell. Southwell gets it back to the middle for Sheringham. Sheringham gives it away to Campbell. Oh, but Daveford FC wide open. Dale Southwell offsides. We are in stoppage time. And that is it, guys. Full time. 2 minutes of extra time. Daveford FC 2. Notts County 1. That is Daveford FC's last home game of the year. Ladies and gents, the post-match stats and analysis for Daveford FC's dominating victory at home, their last home game of the year, 2-1 over Notts County. Daveford FC had 2 cards, Byron Lawrence, Tom Gardner. Player of the match, well-deserved by Charlie Sheringham, had an 8.2 rating, had 1 goal. Dale Southwell also had a goal. Tom Gardner with an assist. 4 yellow cards for Notts County. And they just basically sucked and got lucky with a goal in the 64th minute. Daveford FC dominated possession at 55%. And that is your post-match analysis. Where does that put Daveford FC on the table? It puts Daveford FC 1 point ahead at 87 points over Leyton Orient at 86 and Wycombe at 85. We've already secured a promotion spot. Now, we've got 1 game left, guys. This is our last game. We are playing Yeovil, and it is May 5th. We are traveling away, and our destiny is in our hands. We can win Skybet 2 if we win this game. As we are traveling to Yeovil, Daveford FC gets some pretty good news. Goal of the month was by Charlie Sheringham. That was versus Notts, our last game. That was that long-ass thump, that cracker of a strike that was from way past the top of the box. So congratulations, Charlie, with the goal of the month. Next, yours truly, Dave Mexico, gets award for the top month of April. Now, we are in May. This is the final game of the season. It all boils down to what we do during this game. So, one last bit of information. Last night in the hotel room, unfortunately, Stuart Lewis was injured. He has a back strain, and our physios reported to me that the back strain had something to do with clowns, midgets, boners, and cocaine. So I don't know what the hell was going on, but I'm going to find out after we win this game today versus Yeovil. I'm going to find out what the hell they were doing, and I'm pissed off because I wasn't invited. So let's take a look at the lineup. Guys, the starting lineup for Yeovil has not changed one single bit. Horton in the box on the back line, Gale on the right, Gardner Slade in the middle, Benham Williams on the left, Cameron on the left, Bell Baggy on the right in the middle, our roaming playmaker, John Arango, our ball-winning midfielder, Byron Lawrence. Up front, Southwell and Sheringham, a match made in heaven. So, on the bench, we've got the same guys, excluding, we've got Stuart Lewis. He was injured. Guys and gals, it's a beautiful day here. Last game of the season. Yeovil at home, playing host to Daveford FC. Very important game for Daveford FC today, guys. A win secures them the Sky Bet 2 champion trophy. The last 5 games have been such a miraculous turnaround for Daveford FC. The last 15 games prior, there were only 3 wins. Such a slump for Daveford FC. They've really persevered. Their destiny is in their hands today. Can they win the Sky Bet 2 championship? So the teams have taken the field. They are warmed up. They're ready to go. Looks like Daveford FC is going to start the first half with the ball. So Southwell kicks it right to Gardner, back to Sheringham. Ooh, and a hard foul by Matthew Dolan. Is this a red card within the first 15 seconds of the game? No, it's not. Dolan gets warned. Wow, lucky for Yeovil. Key play for Daveford FC. Corner kick back to Arango. Slade gets it over to the corner. Nice hustle by Lawrence. Back to Gale. Ooh, Arango on the right. Gets it into the box area. And another header. And back to the middle to Lawrence. Nice movement by Daveford FC. Sheringham around. Over to Cameron. Scores in the back of the net. Daveford FC 0-1. Leading Yeovil at home. Yeovil's home. Yoda's home. 0-1. Daveford FC. They can taste the trophy. Key play for Daveford FC. Free kick by Arango. Belbaggy kind of lobs it in. Krysiak is there for the stop. Krysiak, goal kick, out to the center field. Lawrence, Belbaggy, Daveford FC rushing it in. Can Daveford put another nail into the coffin for Yeovil? Oh, wide open Southwell. And nice deflection by Krysiak. Nice stop. Another key play. Williams to Southwell to Cameron. And it is stolen by Yeovil, and Bird is pushing it up the field, hoping that Yeovil can put something together against a stout Daveford FC defense today. Oh, wide open by Mulhern. Mulhern right off of Horton. Horton with a beautiful save. He had the perfect angle. And it looks like 20 minutes have gone by. Daveford FC dominating possession, 60%. Gale with a key play, Daveford FC into Belbaggy. Belbaggy into the middle. Cameron shoots. Oh, it looked like it was in. But it's a corner kick for Daveford FC, and Arango kicks it. And nice hustle by Yeovil. They have wide open, and they've just kicked it right to Daveford FC with another key play for Yeovil. Bird in the middle to Dolan. Dolan lobs it in. Williams with a nice pickup. Back to Horton. Daveford FC's ball. They gave it right back to Yeovil, though, as Dawson pushes to the middle. Nice lob to Bird, but great stout defense by Daveford FC. Belbaggy kicks it right off of Dolan, gives it back to Yeovil. Wide open Bird. Oh, beautiful. Did you see that save? He outreached. Oh, my God. His body was fully stretched out for that block. Horton, what a pickup for Daveford FC this year, folks. He has been the savior for this team. He has literally played every single minute for Daveford FC this year. Charlie Horton, well worth every single penny of that $135,000 that they paid. Unbelievable. 40-minute mark. Looks like Yeovil is still down 0-1. Daveford FC dominating the possession at 63%. Yellow card by Liam Slade. Kevin Dawson on Yeovil has a yellow card. Key play for Yeovil. Ooh, pushed down by Cameron. Cameron lobs it over everyone to Southwell. Southwell's wide open. And he shoots it about 20 rows into the goddamn crowd. Almost close to the halftime mark. And it looks like Yeovil 0 or 0. Daveford FC 1. No changes at the half. The field is still in great shape. The teams take the pitch again. And Yeovil starts the second half with the ball first. Key play, corner kick for Daveford FC. Arango kicks it, nobody gets it, and actually Yeovil has a wide break. Bird is super slow. He's like got peanut butter brittle ankles or something. Oh, nice tackle by Williams. Takes him down. Williams to Cameron to Gardner. Gardner's going to push it back up. Williams kicks it to the midfield. Beautiful pass to Sheringham. Oh, Southwell with the pace, and he reflects it off of Krysiak. Krysiak hits it into the goal. That's still Southwell's 32nd goal of the year. 55 minutes gone. Yeovil, it's looking good for Daveford FC. Can they be the Sky Bet 2 champions? 60-minute mark. Yeovil 0-0. Daveford FC 2. Looks like Dave Mexico is ecstatic. He's going to make a couple substitutions. Charlie Sheringham is going to come out for Matty Taylor. Liam Slade is going to come out for Fraser Franks. And Abdullah Belbaghi is going to come out. Anthony Cook's coming in. The crowd is going wild. The 1,000 or so fans from Daveford FC that have traveled to the game today. And I'm out of breath. The game is at the 65-minute mark. And Daveford is dominating possession at 60% with 5 shots on target to 2 shots on target by Yeovil. Yellow card by Fraser Franks, our other yellow card magnet on Daveford FC. Pull him right into the game and he gets a yellow card. Way to go. A key play for Daveford FC. Beautiful hustle. Look at that hustle by Courtney Cameron. Cameron over to Williams. Arango gets it over to the middle. Looking for something. Is Arango going to shoot? He lobs it into Cook, and Cook hits the side of the net. Corner for Daveford FC. Lawrence takes the corner, lobs it right in front of the net. Beautiful hustle. Cook comes back up with the ball. Beautiful hustle, guys. Lawrence in the middle. Daveford FC really want this game. Taylor shoots it, and it's off the side of the net. It's off of the reflection of the goalie for another corner by Arango. He gets it in, and it's now Yeovil's ball, and it's deflected. That should have been another corner for Daveford. 80-minute mark. Looks like the game is coming to a close. It looks like Daveford FC, they are going to hoist the Skybet 2 trophy. Williams gets it into Cameron, and that's full time, everyone. What an unbelievable 5-game turnaround at the end of the season. Daveford FC wins the Skybet 2 league trophy. They hoist it up in front of the crowd at Yeovil. They're not too happy, but we still win the Skybet 2 league. Unbelievable. Such a great turnaround from where we were. That 15-game stretch was just horrible. So we got a whopping $38,094 for winning first place in the Skybet 2 league. Some awards for the team awards anyway, where Courtney Cameron was the fans player of the season with 42% of the vote. Belbaghi had 24%. John Arango had 21% of the vote. Goal of the season was that Notts County Charlie Sheringham cracker. That was out from the top of the box over everyone. Corner of the net. Beautiful. Even Charlie said it was the best goal he ever had in his life. Signing of the year was definitely Jerome Benham Williams, but I am going to refute that, and I am going to say Horton was probably the signing of the year. He had the most progression, so we'll go ahead and I'm sure Jerome won't mind sharing that honor of being the signing of the season. Young Player of the Year, John Arango, now 20 years old, a 5 of 5-star rated center fielder. Injury report. This is actually a pretty lengthy 2-page report this year. Our striker of the future, Ogbu, he was hurt 4 times. And as you can see, we had a ton of injuries. Matt Fish was out, Montrose. I'll just basically talk about the first team players. Southwell was hurt 3 times. Anthony Cook once. Fraser Franks once. Matty Taylor a couple times. Benham Williams was hurt once, and the list goes on and on and on and on, as you can see. Courtney Cameron hurt a couple times. Sheringham hurt once. Stuart Lewis hurt a couple times. Callum Driver, Byron Lawrence, Kane Felix, he was on loan this year. So it looks like quite a few injuries this year, but our physio team, guys, our medical staff, they pounded those injuries out. I mean, just, it was amazing. So got a lot of great news as well after the season. After we hoisted the trophy, the chairman is so happy with the way the club is going. He never thought in 3 years he would be in Skybet 1 league. Anyways, Dr. Abdullah asked me if I would like to hold a meeting regarding our youth level, and I joined the meeting. And it looks like he wants to improve our youth rating to a level 2. It is currently level 3. It should be raised pretty soon, and that is going to give us a better youth intake every year. The goal is to get it to 1. Now, this is the first time we're having to pay a tax bill Fortunately for us, we're only going to be taxed on $677,000 profit, and that'll be about $50,000 taxes. We'll pay that over the next year. Now, we've picked up quite a few new sponsors. We've actually really picked up a lot of money in sponsorship. So we are now seeing an annual revenue of $508,000 from sponsorships. That is amazing. Just a couple years ago, we were less than 100,000. So we've got 4 new sponsorship deals at 350, with everything else, annual revenue of over 500,000. Unbelievable. Wow, look at this. Our backdoor chairman, he loves the club so much that Dr. Abdullah Al-Hamadi has injected another $1.7 million into the club coffers. Unbelievable. Thank you, Dr. Abdullah. He's got faith in the team. Now look at this big injection of cash. Daveford FC was given $788,000 because we took part in the SkyBet2 League. So we received $788 for being in the league this year. Pretty nice. But yet we only won $35K or $38K for winning the league. Now, Daveford FC, we cleaned house for awards this year. And this actually surprised me. I did not expect this. Courtney Cameron won Player of the Year. He is only rated a 2 of 2 star player, and he won the fucking Player of the Year in SkyBet2. 25 years old. He's from England. 41 appearances, 14 goals, probably 25 assists, an average rating throughout the year 7.70. Dale Southwell, wow, he got the top goal scorer award, and he actually got his like $20,000 bonus. I gave him like a ridiculous bonus, and he actually got it. I can't believe it. He scored 27 goals this year, guys. That was number 1 in the league, in front of Jonathan Oblaka at 24. So congratulations to Dale. Dale had 38 appearances, 27 goals, 3 assists, because he's a ball hog, and a 7.31 rating. Look at that. Yours truly, Dave Mexico. I won the SkyBet2 Head Coach of the Year award. I didn't think I was going to win this. I want to be honest. In fact, I didn't think with that horrible 15 game stretch we had, I didn't think we were going to win shit. I'll be honest with you. But I bagged the Head Coach of the Year. Now, the SkyBet2 Team of the Year, wow, did we not put a lot of players into the starting 11 for this. We've got Charlie Horton, our goalie, in the starting 11. Dale Southwell, our striker. Benham Williams, on loan from Barnley, still not got a new contract. It's the new month almost. It's May. I'm going to sneak a contract in there. We're going to try to pick up Benham Williams. Of course, Courtney Cameron's going to be named. And look at that, Abdullah Belbaghi. And John Arango. I'm surprised, but that's just too much international duty. 5 players, guys, out of the 11 in the SkyBet2 11-man team this year. Man, unbelievable. Good job, guys. Now, all this good news with some devastating news. Daveford FC Stadium project has been delayed. It looks like we have been forced to shelve the plans to move into the new grounds in just a mere 2 months. We are 4 months behind schedule, and we are not going to be able to move into the new Daveford FC Dungeon Stadium until October of 2018. Really sucks, but that's just the way it is, guys. So a quick recap on all the numbers, guys, for this season. Sorry the videos run so late, but I wanted to do the race for the trophy at the end. I thought that you guys would really like to see those last 3 games or so. So, Daveford FC, we had a great year this year, guys. We won the league, 90 points. Wycombe, Leyton Orient, and also Oldham, they were all promoted to SkyBet 1. So we'll have to play these guys a couple more times apiece next year. Let's take a look at the bank, shall we? Well, we left off at about 1.5 million last video, and we're back up to 4.2 million. Guys, all those new sponsorships, the $1 million we almost $1 million we got from SkyBet2, the 1.3 or 1.7 Dr. Abdullah put into it, all of the other prize money we won, the TV money we got. We had a hell of a season this year for money, especially, with all of the staff changes, the ridiculous cost on staff at $60,000 a month. Our players, I did not add any players whatsoever this year. I picked up our goalkeeper. And I picked up one defender. That was it. We just couldn't do it. We took so much of a pay increase from going from semi-professional to professional. It was just too much. I couldn't sign anyone. So as you can see now, guys, we're going to be sitting a lot more prettier come Skybet 1. We're at 28,000. That's going to drop. I'm probably going to drop about 15 players, guys. I've got about 25 youth kids that are leaving, and that's all getting ready for Skybet 1 and the new, hopefully, Youth 2 rating. So we're going to have about over double of what we're able to spend now. We'll be close to 67,000 a week next year. We're gonna buy big. Transfer budget's at 1.8, but I really expect that to go up. So that's the finances. Unbelievable this year, guys. The stadium looks like it's going to be done in, even though it hasn't updated here yet, it'll be done in October. Really sucks, but that's just the way it goes, guys. Alright, so let's take a look at our loans that were out. Kane Felix, he had 31 appearances for Eastleigh, had 6 goals, pretty solid year. Matt Fish, our central defender, he had 32 appearances, 2 goals. I'm probably going to release Matt Fish. Kane Felix is still really young. He's 22. He's got plenty of room to develop. We're going to bring him back into the squad for next year and probably use him in a backup role. So I knew I wasn't going to have room for Kane this year, so I wanted to get him out on loan so he would still at least be progressing. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our U18 team. We did finish first in the league, as you can see up here. They had an amazing run. The Daveford FC under 21s kind of slid a little bit back there at the end, and they finished in 7th in their group. So the U18, the U21s, that was their schedule. Not too bad. U18s, look at that. Such a great run. They actually had a better run than we had there at the end. Well, guys, that's it for this season, Season 3 for Daveford FC. Next video, we'll pick up next year in Season 4 in the preseason. I'll go ahead and I'll do all of my transactions, all of my contracts. I'm going to have to do a bunch of contracts for the staff as well. We're going to expand our scouting range, and we are definitely going to be purchasing as the new transfer window comes open for the summer. Daveford FC is going to be buying hard, and we are going to really try to push in League One. We're going to try to push for promotion again next year. I don't see why we can't be able to do it. I underestimated this year, and I'm not going to do that. I just don't want to expect too much for next year. So, guys, leave a comment down below if you guys have any hints, any questions. Feel free to leave them. If you haven't liked the videos yet, please like them. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. And until next year, for Season 4, Daveford FC storms into Skybet 1. Until next time, great gaming, and keep kicking your balls around, will ya?